so excited. Welcome back. This is Sandy, and today we're going to be working on an amazing transformation for pennies. And now these are two ledges that I have at the entrance of our house. And at first I thought it was going to be a very expensive project involving wood and a carpenter, but I thought I'd give this idea I had in my head a shot first, and it actually worked out, you guys. I gave it a good clean. All those dust bunnies are now gone. Of course, you can prep the surface even more by sanding a little bit, but honestly, I really did not even do that. I just went ahead with the paint, and of course, I will list everything that I used, all the materials, all the paints, everything that I used in the description box below. And all I did was I put first a base coat, and it already looks like wood, right? So I put a base coat first, and I made sure it was a solid coat at this point. So here I'm using the apple barrel khaki color, which is 58 cents right now at Walmart. And also the next step would be the Waverly antique wax. I will link everything below. Now I know the Waverly antique wax costs a bit more, but it's not really that much. I think it was $5 or something like that, but I already had that. So but you can also use just plain brown paint, and then you just water it down a little bit, and you can do the same technique that I'm doing here. Now at the end, if you would like to seal it, I didn't seal it and I have no problem with it, but if it's going to be a table, something that has more use than my little decorative ledge here, then I would suggest a poly acrylic, which you can get that at Walmart, you can get that at Lowe's, Home Depot, and then you can just put a thin coat of poly acrylic on top, depending how much you're going to use that space. Now if it's countertops, yes, you can do it on countertops, you guys. If you're going to do this on countertops, I do have many countertop videos on this channel, so go ahead and look through there. But if you're going to do that, then do the last countertop project that I did, which was with acrylic paints and also a poly acrylic on top of that to protect it. And I did about 5 coats of that. I would let it dry and then I would coat it again. So now this technique that I'm doing right now is with a brush. So this brush will create the sort of grain for this wood, this faux wood. So you use it as, you know, until you like what it looks like. When you like what it looks like, then you can stop, or you can continue, or you can put a little bit more of the brown paint, or in my case I use the antique wax, and you can just keep doing it until you like what it looks like. Leave some areas looking a little imperfect, and of course when you look at wood and wood grain, it's never going to be right. It's not a straight line. So I decided to go ahead and leave some areas that looked a little like if it was going around a knot in wood or something, and I just trying to make it as realistic as possible. And actually when I finished this project, my kids came out and they were like, did you put wood on there? They actually thought it was wood. You could actually fool people thinking this is wood. I mean, I'm sure it is underneath all that paint that the house already had when we moved in, but anyways, it looked so good. Here it is before it dried. It's wet right now to the touch. here it is all dried and ready. I did the other ledge. This is the other side. And then I have the other side right here, which we're going to decorate. This is the fun part. Knowing me, most of these things are thrifted. I did get this basket for a couple of dollars in our local thrift shop. So if you've seen all my videos on Goodwill bins, and I love shopping there because I get such cheap stuff there. And this is actually from Kirkland. I found it at the Goodwill bins, and at Kirkland it cost $15. Of course, I got it probably for 25 cents or 50 cents. And I'm going to use Mr. Bunny here. He's made out of paper mache. And then this little guy here, this topiary, I got it at my local thrift shop, and it's really, really pretty, well made. And it just needed a little bit of moss in here, and I just stuck some moss in there. It didn't have any before, so this just finishes everything off, doesn't it? And I thought it was such a cute place to put it because it gave the area some height. A frame at the $1.25 tree, and I put a picture in that I printed out for 14 cents at my local Walmart. And I went to Hobby Lobby and I found this cute little candy dish shape of a pumpkin for fall, and I thought it was such a cute little addition here. I gave it a little bit of that amber color that I really like. And this, no surprise, I got it at the Goodwill outlet. Yeah, I bought a piece of wood at Goodwill outlet. And also this comes from Goodwill outlet as well. And it is also from Kirkland. So it wasn't even used at all. And it has like this bark on the outside. And I love this candle. Candle look a little alone there, a little lonely, so I decided to use one of these Walmart pot saucers just to ground it here. And I did have some leftover not pine cones, some kind of like a cypress leaves, a faux tree that I have that I'm going to be showing you soon. And some of the stuff fell off of it, and I decided to keep it. You know, I'm crazy like that. So I decided to keep it, and look, it worked out. Now the candle looks really cute on the saucer from Walmart, which cost me a couple of dollars, and the leftover from my faux cypress tree. Side here, this came out just as nice, and I just decided to decorate it very simply. This basket here, I'm using it for my husband's wallet and keys, and also my little box cutter here when I receive Amazon boxes. And I just thought it was a really nice area. He can just put all his stuff there, and it'll just, you know, be kind of like out of the way and not have to be on display. And of course, I got this at the Goodwill bins, and even these leaves with the little berries I got at the Goodwill bins. And this moss right here, I did get it at the Dollar Tree, or is it the $1.25 tree now? And I do not recommend that moss, honestly. It's very loose, and I just don't like it. So this is the overall look, you guys. I am so happy, and this looks so much better. Every time I pass by, I'm like, are you serious? This is all I needed to do to just make this look good, and I suffered these 2 years looking at this ugly thing. So, you know, I just encourage you to just go for the projects. truly hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like and a subscribe. And we're going to be doing so many projects. We've done some already. If you want to look back to my channel here, and then we style our projects. All right, guys, take care and see you next time.